Wysteria, energy, twister. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to the Drac Von Stollor collection. This is called There's Something in the Basement. Beth and Michael Bridges loved restoring old Victorian homes and decided, since they both always wanted to live in one, the next Victorian home they renovated would be theirs. But their dream would soon be shattered, because the house that just took their breath away had a horrid past. The owners of the home that sold this fixer-upper to the Bridges were acting very nervous and very anxious to sell at any price. The owners also lied to them, saying they needed something more significant and more modern, and that they had been living in the home for over 3 years. Just before the owners grabbed the check from the Bridges and ran like hell out of the house, the owner said, "There's one thing I need to tell you both. Whatever you do, don't open the door to the basement. Here are the keys to the house." The owner grabbed the check from Mr. Bridges' hand like he was in a hurry, and then grabbed his wife's hand and made a beeline to the front door. The owners took off like a bat out of hell in their car, leaving a trail of smoke behind, never to return. Mr. Bridges ran out the front door yelling, "You forgot your stuff!" But the car was long gone, and they could care less about what they both left behind. They were just happy to be alive and rid of the demon house. Michael turned back around and walked back inside the house, shaking his head at just what had happened. His wife came up to him and said, "Honey, don't worry about it. We've got our dream home, and that's all that matters. Besides, they'll probably realize that they forgot their things and turn their car around and head back soon." "Maybe you're right," replied Michael. As night fell, they were both about to see why the previous owners ran, like hell, out of their dream home never to return. Michael and Beth decided to turn in for the night after they finished drawing out their plans for the renovations for their new dream home. Right as their heads hit their pillows, screams, moans, and chopping sounds could be heard coming from the basement. At first, they both said to each other, "It's an old home. We're probably just imagining things." But the screams and the moans weren't going away anytime soon. Finally, after they both kept hearing the screams over and over, Michael decided to investigate. Michael told his wife as he put on his robe that it's probably the previous owners trying to scare us. Michael closed the bedroom door behind him and told his wife he would be back shortly. As Michael reached the basement door, he realized it was locked, and he forgot to bring the key with him. So he went back to his bedroom, retrieved the key from the nightstand, and went back downstairs to unlock the basement door. Just as he unlocked the door and opened it and turned on the light switch, the screams got louder, and a man's voice could be heard, followed by chopping sounds. Michael said, "Oh my God." But it was too late. The ghost of the man that used to live in that house with his family over 100 years ago never left, even after death. The deaths that he caused his family was playing over and over for a century in the basement. The man with the bloody axe in his hand locked eyes on Michael and took off after him. The door slammed before he had a chance to get out, and he lost his footing on the steps and fell and hit his head on the steps, knocking him out cold and no opportunity to warn his wife of the danger in the basement. The man with the bloody axe was right behind Michael, yelling, "I'm going to kill you for what you've just witnessed." The man with the axe swung it so hard it cut Michael's head off, killing him instantly. Meanwhile, Beth was unaware of what was about to unfold when a bedroom door burst open, and what horror her eyes would see. The killer had Michael's head in one hand and the bloody axe in the other hand, and was heading upstairs to put more blood on his axe, like there wasn't already enough on it from his family and Michael's. As the man's ghostly figure reached Michael and Beth's bedroom door, he could smell her sweet scent. Beth was lying on the bed, reading a book. Then all of a sudden, the bedroom door flung wide open. Beth put the book down and screamed and said, "Where is Michael?" The ghost said, "He's right here." The ghost let out an eerie laugh and said, "Here, catch," and tossed Michael's severed head at her, and she fainted. Michael's severed head rolled off the bed onto the floor. The ghost came over to her bed, with blood dripping from the axe, and let out an eerie laugh, then swung his bloody axe, and off went Beth's head, rolling onto the floor next to her husband's severed head. Then the ghost laughed and said, "I think I have some unfinished business to attend to down in the basement." As the ghost opened the door to the basement, the screaming started back again until the morning came. If you're in the market for an old Victorian home to fix up, you might want to pass this one up, or you might actually lose your head over it. The end. Thank you for listening to this beautiful collection of Drac Von Stollor. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like. And if you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It does really help. And share if you can. Many blessings. Wysteria. Energy. Twister.